everyone! So we are here to do Lex's 2-year update. He will be 2 years old in 3 days, which I can't believe. And so I wanted to do kind of a quick update on what he's like at this point, what he can do, and all that kind of stuff. So, as I said, he's going to be 2 years old in 3 days on April 30th. And he is just kind of a fun, crazy kid at this point. He talks a lot. He says mostly one word at a time, but he is starting to now put words together and say like 2 and 3 word sentences and statements, which is cool. He knows some words to some songs that we listen to a lot, some songs from Frozen, some songs from Princess and the Frog that he will kind of sing along to, and loves jumping around, loves dancing, loves music, loves running around, really loves going outside for walks, likes looking at birds, looking for birds and that kind of stuff, loves animals. And it's been really cool seeing his vocabulary expand, seeing his understanding of things. So?
Show.
Yeah.
Show.
Show. Well, maybe we'll watch a show later. Okay?
Okay.
He also really loves movies and TV and stuff, which has pros and cons to it. I kind of cringe when that's what he wants to do a lot of the time. He asks for movies, he asks for shows. But on the plus side, he is entertained by it enough so that I am able to put a movie on my old iPad that has a protective case and stuff, and take a shower and be able to go and have like 10 minutes to take a shower. So there are pros and cons to that. His favorite movies. What are your favorite movies? What's your favorite movies? You like Frozen?
Yeah.
Frozen. Do you like Princess and the Frog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frog.
Yeah. What else do you like? What other movies do you like? You like music. He loves food and snacking. He tends to be more of a snacker than a sit down and have a meal kind of kid. He will sit down, he sits and has breakfast when we get up. And then he sometimes will sit and have kind of a lunch. His nap time is a little bit, it's a little bit difficult to have like a real lunch. So he usually will just kind of have some snacks during the morning. And then when he gets up from his nap, he'll have some more snacks and kind of tends to graze. He'll graze pretty much all afternoon if I let him. I try to stop him about an hour before we're going to have dinner so that he'll actually eat some dinner. But he loves fruit, and he will eat some more variety of stuff than he used to. He will eat chicken nuggets. I get gluten-free chicken nuggets. He will eat those. He likes turkey meat lately, like sandwich meat. So he'll eat some of that sometimes. He off and on likes eggs, and I would say that probably fruit makes up a large portion of his diet. He is still cloth diapered. He has shown no signs of being ready to start potty learning, and so we're nowhere near starting that. I do have a potty seat just in case. There are times when he will tell me when he's about to poop or when he has pooped, but that's pretty much it. So I don't think that we're anywhere close to that happening. And I'm really not pushing it. I'm fine with it happening later on. He, as far as sleep goes, it has gotten better than it was, knock on wood, but he often will sleep through the night. Probably about, I would say probably 60 to 70% of the time he will sleep through the night, from about 8 till about 7 or so. The rest of the time he wakes up for a couple of hours in the middle of the night. So he'll wake up at like 2 in the morning and be awake until like 4:35, something like that. That's frustrating, but it seems like maybe it's getting better. It always seems like it gets better for a little while and then it gets worse again, so I don't really know why that is. He does take one nap still, and I'm dreading the day when he gives up his nap.
Wait, Mommy.
So he'll nap. His average is about an hour and a half to 2 hours. Hi.
Mommy.
Yeah.
Mommy.
He'll nap for about an hour and a half to 2 hours, sometimes longer, sometimes shorter, although usually it's at least an hour and a half. And he does well with that. And that he definitely needs that, but he can go without a nap if circumstances don't allow for a nap, or just the timing of things doesn't work, or if he flat out refuses it, which he sometimes does. Not very often, but occasionally. And in that case, he tends to go to bed at like 6 instead of 8. You want more banana?
Okay.
All right, I'll get you more in a sec. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. He loves playing outside, likes going to the playground, and thinks that he likes slides, but when it actually comes down to it, he's not actually interested in going down it. But it's still fun to be able to take him places like that and have him be able to experience more things like that. As far as toys go, he really is into books lately. He's kind of all over the place. I feel like he's gotten very into stuffed animals, and he has kind of a very caring kind of side come out of him, and he mimics a lot of stuff that he does. Like, he puts his stuffed animals down for a nap, they go night-night, and he covers them with a blanket and stuff like that. He'll hug them. He now will put his stuffed animals in his high chair and pretend that they're having something to eat and stuff like that. So really very into that kind of parenting, nurturing, taking care of kind of thing, mimicking a lot of the stuff that he does on a daily basis. Oh, and he really loves cooking also, play cooking. So he has a kitchen and he will pretend to cook, although a lot of times he'll just use like shape blocks that we have as the food instead of his actual play food, or he'll cook with pom-poms and stuff like that. He also lately has really been loving playing with basically model magic, modeling dough. He loves playing with that. It is his new kind of favorite activity, and he asks to do it. And I got kind of a Melissa and Doug set that has like rolling pins and stampers and stuff like that. And he really just has a blast playing with that, and it's a lot of fun. And I sit there and play with him. So that's a lot of fun to do. I don't know his stats because his 2-year appointment, I'll get you more in a sec, okay? His 2-year appointment isn't until next week.
Bye.
I'll get you more, okay? I'll get you more in a minute. His 2-year appointment checkup isn't until next Tuesday, but I think he's about 28-ish pounds, and I don't actually even have a guess on his height. Once I know that information, I'll put them in the description down below. But he, I feel like, has gotten a lot taller since his last checkup, which was at 18 months. So I'm not even sure what his height is going to be at this point. I think it's going to be over 3 feet, but I'm not sure exactly. So I will put that information down below once I get it. So that's kind of the overview of Lex at 2 years old. He's a blast. He definitely has his moments, and he has his tantrums and stuff like that, and if things don't go his way, he is not happy and melts down and has a very stubborn streak and stuff like that. But he, for the most part, is a lot of fun, and as much as he is exhausting to be around all the time, he is a lot of fun and really is starting to give so much back. For a long time, when they're really little, you just feel like you're giving and you're giving and you're giving, and like they start smiling and they start laughing, and like that starts being great. But now he's saying things like "I love you" and just is such a fun, giggly, funny kid. So it certainly makes the rough days a little bit easier to manage when all of a sudden he bursts out in something that's just hilarious. So that is Lex's 2-year update. If there's anything that I forgot, I will put that in the description down below. And we will say goodbye. Lex, you want to say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.